Alright, I got my macaroni noodles boiled, and I'm about to add the tuna and the cheese. First I'm going to mix the cheese and get it mixed up real good, and then I'm going to add the 2 cans of tuna. I like mixing the cheese up while the noodles are still warm. It helps the cheese melt. I don't know if you're like me, but there was a long time, for many years, I didn't have a whole lot of money to cook with. But my kids ended up falling in love with a thing called macaroni and tuna. And you just basically mix your macaroni like you normally would, and you add a can of tuna while it's still warm, and it kind of warms the tuna up a little bit, and you just eat a bowl of mac and tuna together. Well, as an adult, I got really tired of eating mac and tuna all the time, but the kids always loved it, so now I've got a way to make it a little bit more for adults. So I'm going to add my tuna, and then I'm going to show you what seasonings I'm putting. Here's the seasoning: brown sugar bourbon, some sea salt, black pepper, some breadcrumbs, and some applewood smoked bacon bits. So I'm going to sprinkle the cheese, get an even layer all over it. I've already put the salt and pepper and the brown sugar bourbon. Okay, I got that layer on. Next I'm going to do a layer of breadcrumbs. I also would normally do a layer of fried onions, but I am out right now. So, a little bit of breadcrumbs all over. Got some bacon bits. Got the layer of breadcrumbs and bacon bits, and I'm gonna sprinkle another little layer of cheese. Maybe it'll come loose. Alright, and I'm going to bake it for about 10 or 15 minutes, let the cheese melt, and then I'm gonna broil it real quick to darken the cheese up on top. There we go. And I add just a tiny bit of sea salt on top, across the top layer. This is just to make it a little bit more adult of a meal instead of just for your kids. You can eat it the other way where it's just the tuna and the mac together, but this kind of gives it a little kick. Here's what it looks like when it's done. Like I said, just sprinkle a little bit of sea salt across the top. It's good to go. Let me cut a piece so I can show you. That's the adult mac and tuna.